The birth of a revolutionary. In the heart of Africa, on the land of Burkina Faso, a young man was born with fire in his eyes and the heat of revolution in his heart. His name was Ibrahim Traoré. From early childhood, he witnessed the poverty, injustice, and the stranglehold of foreign powers on his homeland. But where others bowed down, Ibrahim raised questions. How long will we live at the mercy of others? His father was a farmer who toiled day and night in the fields but owned no land. The soil was his, the seeds were his, the sweat was his, but the profit belonged to someone else. Ibrahim saw and felt this injustice as a child and made a vow deep within. I will awaken my nation and free it. The quest for knowledge. Ibrahim showed extraordinary intelligence in school. His teachers admired him, though some saw him as a threat. He questioned, debated, and explored every path in search of truth, from books to the streets. After school, he joined the army to become a true protector of his land. But he soon realized the army had become just another institution shackled by power. I didn't join the army to fight enemies, I joined to fight corruption and injustice within, Ibrahim told his comrades. In the army, he learned discipline, leadership, and strategy. But in his heart, a different war was raging, a war for freedom, justice, and sovereignty, from silence to rebellion. Corruption was rampant in Burkina Faso. Politicians made deals with foreign companies, selling national resources. Farmers had no land, workers had no rights, and youth had no dreams. Ibrahim quietly started a movement called Harakat Ibadari, Movement of Awakening. This movement included youth, farmers, laborers, teachers, and soldiers. Their goals were eliminate corruption, end foreign interference, reclaim national resources, establish national sovereignty. Their slogan was, "We are the owners of our land, our dreams, and our destiny." Rise to power. In 2022, another political crisis hit Burkina Faso. The public flooded the streets. Sparks of rebellion flared within the military, and eventually Ibrahim Traoré took power. But he didn't come to be called president. He came to be a servant of the people. The public welcomed him. The youth saw him as a beacon of hope. The elderly called him a new Thomas Sankara. But to his enemies, he was a threat, a danger to the foundations of neo-colonialism. Chapter 5. The Unique Mission. Ibrahim addressed the nation. We will not just change the government, we will change the mindset. It's time we stop copying foreign policies and choose our own path. We will implement a mission so unique, it will be a beacon for all of Africa. This was his unique mission, a bold, comprehensive plan. 1. Agricultural revolution. Every farmer received ownership of land. Indigenous seeds and traditional methods were encouraged. 2. National currency. The French-backed CFA franc was replaced with a new currency called Faso, tied to national production. 3. Localized education school. Curricula were rewritten in native languages and included African history, culture, and scientific thinking. For resource reclamation, gold, copper, and other mineral mines were reclaimed from foreign companies and placed under public ownership. For rural industry development, local manufacturing, handicrafts, and cottage industries were promoted. It was no easy feat. Global financial institutions, colonial powers, and corrupt local elements tried to sabotage the plan. But Ibrahim and his comrades stood their ground. Global reactions. The US, France, and other European nations began applying pressure, economic sanctions, diplomatic isolation, and media propaganda. Ibrahim was labeled a dictator in global headlines, even though he was one of the few leaders who genuinely listened to the people. The United Nations criticized Burkina Faso, but African youth launched a social media revolution. Hashtags like Traoré Hope and African sovereignty began trending worldwide. Revolutionary circle expands. Ibrahim did not limit his vision to Burkina Faso. He reached out to other African nations, Mali, Niger, Guinea, Chad, and more. Young leaders from across the continent began seeking his guidance. A new organization was born, the Pan-African Sovereignty Alliance. Its slogan, "Not one nation, not one tribe, all of Africa is one," rise in public consciousness. Mothers in villages began sending their daughters to school. Farmers embraced their land with pride. Youth stopped chasing jobs and started chasing skills. A new soul, a new hope, a new fire lit the country. Ibrahim established a people's parliament, where citizens could submit ideas, question decisions, and contribute to policymaking. An end or a beginning. 5 years later, Burkina Faso had become a transformed nation. Ibrahim addressed the people. Today I step down from the presidency, not because I am tired, but because our goal was never power, it was service. Now, I will become a teacher to train future leaders. The nation wept as he left office. But everyone knew Ibrahim Traoré was no longer a man. He had become a movement, a mission, a dream. Epilogue. Ibrahim Traoré's unique mission was not just a revolution for Burkina Faso. It became a guiding light for all of Africa. He proved that if the intent is pure, the leadership is honest, and the people are awakened. No force can keep a nation in chains. This is not just a story. It's a hope, a message, a beginning.